Inauguration Day. It's the pinnacle of democracy. The one day where the most powerful and influential people in the world, from billionaires to political elites to cultural icons, gather to witness the peaceful transfer of power in the most influential country on earth. This isn't just a ceremony, it's a spectacle of wealth, tradition, and history, with every moment carefully planned and broadcast to billions. But while the public sees the oath-taking, the parades, and the iconic speeches, the real action is happening behind closed doors, inside the White House. What's truly fascinating is what happens during those precious few hours when the home of the outgoing president is completely transformed into the sanctuary of the incoming one. Here's the kicker. This massive operation, all 132 rooms, 20 bedrooms, 35 bathrooms, and countless hallways, has to be overhauled in just 6 hours. So, how is this incredible feat accomplished? How does a house filled with memories, personal touches, and the weight of an entire presidency get emptied and redecorated before the new president and their family step inside? Let's dive deep into what really happens behind the scenes of Inauguration Day at the White House. First, let's take a moment to appreciate what the White House really is. It's not just the seat of power for the US president. It's also a home, a massive, historic home with 132 rooms, 6 floors, 3 elevators, 28 fireplaces, and yes, even a bowling alley and a private movie theater. This isn't just a place where laws are signed and national crises are managed. It's where presidents eat breakfast with their families, celebrate holidays, and unwind after long days. But it's also a working space, buzzing with activity 24/7. Beneath the residence is an underground warren of offices, kitchens, and storage areas, all designed to keep the White House running smoothly. Every detail of this iconic building, from its architecture to its furnishings, tells a story. And on Inauguration Day, every piece of it has to be reset and reimagined to reflect the personality and preferences of the new first family. The day starts early for both presidents. At the White House, the outgoing president wakes up for the last time as Commander-in-Chief. It's a bittersweet moment. They walk through the historic halls, knowing it's their final hours in a space that's been their home and workplace for years. Some spend the morning reminiscing with family over breakfast, while others hold final meetings with their closest staff to reflect on their administration's legacy. A poignant tradition that stood the test of time is the letter to the successor. Before leaving, the outgoing president writes a handwritten note to the incoming leader, offering advice, encouragement, or a simple reminder of the gravity of the office. George Bush's note to Bill Clinton famously read, "Your success now is our country's success. I am rooting hard for you." These letters are a rare glimpse into the humanity behind the politics. Meanwhile, across the street at Blair House, the official presidential guest house, the incoming president and their family are preparing for one of the most significant days of their lives. Their schedule is tightly packed: breakfast, final briefings, and then the motorcade to the Capitol for the inauguration ceremony. While their morning might look calm and collected, behind the scenes, a flurry of activity is already underway at the White House. Here's where the magic and the chaos happens. As soon as the outgoing president departs for the Capitol, over 100 members of the White House resident staff spring into action. Their mission? To completely transform the White House in just 6 hours. First, every trace of the outgoing president's personal life has to be removed. Clothes, books, family photos, furniture, and even specific art pieces brought by the first family are carefully packed and loaded onto moving trucks. These trucks are headed to their next destination, whether that's the outgoing president's personal home, a temporary residence, or storage. At the same time, the incoming president's belongings, waiting in nearby moving trucks, are brought in and unpacked with precision. But this isn't just about boxes. The White House staff redecorates rooms, repaints walls, and swaps out furniture to match the new first family's tastes. When the Obamas moved in, their daughters' rooms were customized with their favorite colors and decorations. Similarly, when the Bidens arrived, their dogs Champ and Major found their own personalized beds ready and waiting. Months before Inauguration Day, the incoming First family works closely with the chief usher and resident staff to share their preferences. Everything is taken into account, from the firmness of their mattresses to their preferred brand of toothpaste. If the family loves Coke instead of Pepsi, the kitchen is stocked accordingly. Favourite snacks, books, and even art pieces are placed throughout the house to make it feel like home from the moment they step inside. But the logistics don't stop there. The White House isn't just a home, it's also a national landmark. Every piece of furniture, every painting, and even the carpets in the hallways are catalogued. The outgoing president's personal items are carefully separated from the historic pieces that belong to the White House itself. The staff is trained to handle this with incredible precision, ensuring nothing is misplaced or damaged. And here's something you might not know. The resident staff operates under strict confidentiality. These are the same people who've served multiple administrations, and they know the most intimate details about the first families, their routines, habits, and quirks. But they'll never speak of it. As one staffer put it, "We know things that could fill books, but we'll take them to the grave." While this incredible transformation unfolds behind closed doors, the public's attention is on the Capitol. The incoming president takes the oath of office, often using a Bible that holds deep personal or historical significance. Abraham Lincoln's Bible, for example, has been used by multiple presidents, including Barack Obama and Donald Trump. Then comes the inaugural address, a moment that defines the new administration's vision. Iconic speeches like John F. Kennedy's "Ask not what your country can do for you," or Franklin D. Roosevelt's "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself," have become etched into history, setting the tone for presidencies that followed. After the ceremony, the new president and their family make their way to the White House. By the time they arrive, the transformation is complete. Every room, every hallway, and every corner of the residence reflects their personal style. For the incoming president, stepping into the White House as its new occupant is a moment of awe and responsibility. Walking into the Oval Office for the first time as president is often described as deeply emotional. As one staffer noted, "You can feel the weight of history in the room." It's a reminder of the enormous responsibility you've taken on. As the day winds down, the celebrations continue with inaugural balls and private dinners. These glamorous events are attended by political elites, celebrities, and dignitaries, showcasing the pomp and pageantry of the presidency. But for the new president, the evening often ends with a quiet moment of reflection, a chance to absorb the enormity of their new role. For the first family, the first night in the White House is a mix of excitement and adjustment. They've stepped into a new life, one filled with challenges, opportunities, and the chance to shape history. So, after all, why does the Inauguration Day matter? Inauguration Day isn't just about ceremony, it's about continuity and the resilience of democracy. The peaceful transfer of power, symbolized by the 6-hour transformation of the White House, is a reminder that while presidents come and go, the institution of the presidency endures. So, the next time you watch an inauguration, think about the unseen moments, the packing, the moving, the repainting, and the personal touches that make the White House a home. It's a story of tradition, precision, and the ever-evolving history of the United States. If you found this behind-the-scenes look fascinating, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into history and politics, and share your thoughts in the comments. What surprised you most about Inauguration Day? Let us know, and we'll see you in the next video.